I'm not at liberty to discuss the cool builds that we have coming up, but I can assure you there is some shenanigans about to ensue. And if you thought the Drift Tesla was cool, hold on to your shorts.
Welcome back to the Circle of Drift podcast presented by Sim HQ. My name is Dawson, and today we are here at the Drift HQ 4th of July event, sitting down with Crickett.
I just like trying to improve. They say you can't reinvent the wheel, but you sure can make it smoother. I can do almost a million different things. Tire changing ain't one of them. I'll take your wheels off your car and put new ones on all day, baby. Taking the tire off the rim, not for me. But I am working on something, those of you who are wondering, when is Crickett going to build something? I'm working on it, and it's not a car.
It's not a car?
It's a spaceship, cuz.
And we got plenty of more other than that on this episode, so make sure you look below the video, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get into the podcast.
I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era.
Friendly face, of course, if you haven't seen the old podcast for this exact same event, 4th of July here at Drift HQ. This time at Carolina Motorsports Park. So, How are we doing this weekend? How are you? How's the event going?
We're doing great. The facility is amazing. The weather is great. It's a little hot for us, but we bring Florida everywhere we go, so it's nothing new to us. You know, all the drivers here are doing spectacular. We had a great driver turnout. Had some great sponsors for the event too. We've hosted two different events here today so far. Fastest entry, which Adam got 124 mile an hour entry speed. And then the second place guy, Jacob, he's only 16 years old. He's 121 miles an hour for an entry speed. Barely has a driver's license yet. Yeah.
What car is he in?
He was in a S13 hatch, a blue one with orange wheels on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he had the really clean entry, like stuck it, almost went full backy on it and just hooked into the corner and went.
And that was down this straight,
right? That was down
right?
the main, turn one. So, and all three of his runs, they let you do two practice runs, or one practice and then two real runs. And all of his runs were like first place runs. He just didn't get, he needed 3 more miles an hour to beat Ziggy, and he almost had him. Even in that big block car, that little 240 with the 2J, boy, that thing can eat.
How did the Team Tandem stuff go?
Team Tandem
seemed like it was
really
pretty wild.
well. Yeah, there was a lot. So it came down to Team Monster and Hot Doggin'. So Team Hot Doggin' was Chelsea Denofa, Nick Ward, and Grant. And then Booth, their buddy from the UK, I forget his name, and Lee Yearwood. And down in the finals, Booth spun out on turn one, and Hot Doggin' was just hot dogging the track. They did so good they decided to loop around and go back for a victory lap afterwards just to show how good they were. So yeah, they all got a free pair of tires. Yeah, they were all show-offs. I mean,
that's cool. Free tires is always nice.
Yeah, Tire Streets hooked it up. So there's like up to 3 drivers. You can do a 3-team tandem, and we'll give you each driver a set of tires or a pair of tires.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, really nice.
That's
accelerators.
perfect.
Give them something to do, burn it off. 2 laps for 2 tires, that's worth it.
Absolutely.
All day long.
Only 2 laps? You burn
That's
a set,
saving
you
right
get a
there.
set.
Yeah.
Or I guess you get 2 or 2 pairs, whatever.
Yeah, you get 2 tires. They're like $140 a piece or something like that.
Yeah.
So $300 price for first place prize. Speaking of $300, we're doing drinking games later. You going to take place with us or partake?
I am not a real drinker.
I'm not anymore
honestly.
either. This is non-alcoholic.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah, I'm 6 months, no alcohol.
That's sick,
I quit in
dude.
December,
Congrats, man.
Thank you. I still will be hosting the drinking event. I'm in charge of it. I came up with the games and everything, so hopefully it goes off really good. The finals will be real good. I'm going to have a little obstacle course set up. Might integrate the water slide into it. I don't know. Depends on what they let me get away with.
We'll definitely be there, but
yeah.
I don't know if I'll participate in
watch,
the drinking.
Yeah, I'll be talking crap the whole time. It's going to be fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we're doing it obviously at CMP this year. So why is it here? What's the difference in AMP and what's going on?
AMP versus CMP. AMP only allowed us to have 1 day to drift. And they have, the 4th of July is a noise ordinance. So when they take off the noise ordinance, it allows the track to let louder cars in. So with the louder cars allows drifting. So we were able to rent the track that 1 day a year. But it's really expensive to rent that track, and we're limited to drivers, to spectators, to everything, just based off of how small the track really is, like parking-wise, because it is a private track. It's private membership track. They're not open to the public or anything like that. So it was
It's one of the nicest racetrack facilities I've ever been to. Like, totally honest.
They have a pool for their members
Yeah.
with a water slide. Like, pull out all the stops. You got a locker room. Each of their members has their own little garage that's air conditioned. Like, it's top-notch, next-level stuff. But for this track, we get 2 days. We're allowed to camp, you know, so our drivers get multiple days of driving, endless laps. You know, we have our tire changer on site. You can do your camping. You can bring a camper, you know, hang out with your friends, stay out all night, you know, have a good time. So you're not limited. We had to be out of the other track at 7. Like,
That's
everybody packed up,
crazy.
cars in their trailers, get the hell out, gates closed at 7. That's it. So here we can party all night and sleep all day if you can get through
And it seems like that's what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. I'm really excited for this. We've been waiting to have a 4th of July event that we could actually celebrate the 4th of July. So this is the opportunity that we can have. So
Yeah. How come we're not doing fireworks, by the way?
I don't know. We're in South Carolina. This is where fireworks are literally made to blow off
It's
body
gotta
parts.
be, I would assume track insurance stuff
Probably
be the only thing I
I mean,
can
if
think
one
of.
or two go off later, I ain't saying who did it. It's probably me, but yeah, I gotta find some.
It's probably beep.
Yeah, it's probably beep. Couldn't have been me.
Ripping.
I was in charge of the drinking games. I couldn't have been lighting off fireworks.
Have you been out there driving it all today?
I haven't yet, actually. I've been doing tech, doing the emceeing on the microphone, trying to get all the drivers ready for the different drift games. So I haven't got a chance to drive, but I am going to go out in the Tesla later, maybe after it calms down. There's a bunch of cowboys out there right now, and I'm not that good of a drifter, contrary to popular belief. I build cars. I don't drive cars. I can. I just would rather build them. You know, people are like, oh, well, why don't you drive? Why don't you drive? I really enjoy the aspect of building it versus driving it.
But why?
I
don't understand that. Why?
I like the creativity of it. You know, I like doing something different a million different times. Like, you can give me a 2JZ and a BMW, and it's going to be completely different than the last 10 that we've done. It's because we've done so many different things. I want to try something new. I want to push the envelope. And honestly, I can't afford to drive. It's expensive, you know? And I'm really good at breaking everything. So if I drive, then I break things, and I have to fix the things, and then I have to fix them myself, as well as pay for the parts. And, you know, I'd rather build somebody else's stuff and then them pay me for it, you know? I'm like one of the few guys in drifting that gets paid to be in drifting, and it's a pretty good gig. And I still haven't changed a tire yet. 12 years of drifting, I've never changed a tire on a tire machine. I'm probably the only one in the world that can say that.
Absolutely.
It's
That's
pretty
a
cool.
luxury right there. My
It was
God.
like day one. Duarte's like, here, change these tires. Like, yeah, I don't know how. Hi, he's going to show you. I'm like, no, he's not.
I'll go weld over here.
Yeah, I'm a welder. I weld. Like, I can do almost a million different things. Tire changing ain't one of them. I'll take your wheels off your car and put new ones on all day, baby. What PSI you want? I got you. Taking the tire off the rim? Not for me.
Well, you mentioned BMWs and 2J setups, and obviously you just finished Duarte's.
Yep, we just finished Chris's too.
Well, oh yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah.
a 1J and a E46.
So so you mentioned you could build them differently every single time. What are different on these builds compared to the previous ones?
Just like the fabrication, the firewalls, the block offs, where we set up everything. So we might run hoses down one side one way and do different fittings, and when we get to the track and something breaks, we realize we have to get to it. The serviceability of it isn't quite where we want it time-wise. You know, you're limited to like a 5-minute timeout or a 10-minute if someone hits you and it's their fault. You only have so much amount of time allotted to be able to fix the car and get back on track, because that's really where your team shines. You can have the greatest driver in the world, but if someone wrecks you and doesn't let you get back out there to finish competing, it doesn't matter how good a driver you are, you're only as good as your weakest link or your weakest pit crew. So you gotta have a team there that knows the car, has built the car, knows everything about it, so when it's like, oh, tie rod's blown. All right, I need a 17, I need a 22, I need the impact gun, and everybody already knows the job, it's already done, boom. We know what tools are done, you know, what needs to get done. So when you do it differently, we always try to improve, make the car more serviceable, as well as look good. You know, like trying to bring sexy back to the game. You know,
So
like,
you think that's important, the looks and everything? Even the fabrication side of it too?
for me it is, because as a builder, I look at other builders' cars And like, oh yeah, oh, you're either drooling over it or you're thinking of, that's not quite for me, but you always find something that you didn't think of. So it gives you that option to like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. Like I walk around the pits all the time and I look at people's cars just to see what they do and see if they found a better way to do something that I haven't done yet. And I'll take their ideas and I'll tell them like, yo, I took your idea, the thing works so good. You know, and sometimes I'll ask them, like, hey, do you mind? Like, this is really cool. I want to implement this on one of our builds. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So I just like trying to improve. They say you can't reinvent the wheel, but you sure can make it smoother.
What's the last like thing that you've noticed on someone else's car that really like threw you for a loop and like really impressed you?
Probably Adam's 8-4-1 headers.
Dude, those are nuts.
Those
bro.
were intense. Like they had to like 3D print the mock-up blocks for it to put all of the pipes in and then bolt them down to that to start your welding. So it was like a whole thing that went into
How
it.
long did that take total? Like how many hours?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Fucking hell, man.
Maybe 3 weeks. Because Mike Cattell from Canada, he did all of the headers into the merge collector, and then Spoon came down and finished the collector at the end and then do the titanium exhaust. So it was like 3 weeks total for the exhaust. But it's gorgeous. They did a great job on it.
Well, it sounded incredible from what I could hear.
Loud. It's
and I'm
so
not
loud.
even really an LS guy, but
Yeah. Well, that's big block boys.
it sounds great.
Yeah, they did a really good job on it. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind sound, and it's just a cool-looking car.
What was the, I guess, idea behind going LS on that specific chassis, that platform, and like what's the goal on it?
I'm pretty sure the guy that put the motor in with Adam told him like, you got to try this, and like really sold him on it. Like, let me show you what a big block can do. 1,000 horsepower NA, you know, throughout the whole
Incredible,
curve.
by the way.
Like, okay, sure. Who's not going to say yes to that? Give me 1,000 horsepower with nothing, just straight, naturally aspirated. Yeah, that's there. I got to try it at least once. So they're doing big blocks and all sorts of other things. Drifting just wasn't one of them yet. So I love the fact that we're pushing the envelope, and Adam put that in the car. And I hope that next year he's able to run it at FD. I don't know if he's planning on running it at FD, but I would think that's going to be his next move.
I would hope
to. I hope he continues his season in the current rig that he's in, because he's in third place right now. Let's keep that.
He's an absolute weapon in the E36.
Monster in that car. So let's keep that good thing going. It's not changing anything, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let him finish out this season strong, and then next season go knock some dicks in the dirt, you know.
There you go. Damn right.
That's what I want.
Well,
to see.
since you understand the fabrication side of things, explain to me a little bit more on the reason, because they did like a front motor mount plate type deal on that car,
engine
right?
plate on it.
So what is, like, why is that necessary?
So most of the time you do an engine plate like that is to allow for your headers. Those headers are 2 1/4 inch headers.
Okay.
So trying to have the engine or the motor mounts come down right where the headers are, it would have been a nightmare for the fabricator to try and make that work, as well as a steering shaft in there. So there's just not enough room. So when it comes to that, an engine plate on the front of the chassis is a way better option, because it solid mounts it to the chassis. You don't have to worry about that. It gives you way more room underneath the motor to wrap your headers around and just give you that breathing room to fabricate. So it's just a room thing mostly.
Oh,
you know?
I would have expected it to be some type of maybe performance gain or of any kind, or just
it's
a
more
solid, more solid mounted,
because you have something mounted to the very front of your motor and then something to the back of your transmission. So it's squared in.
Holding both
but
sides,
that's it.
yeah.
It's not really. It doesn't have any other performance thing. Minus you don't get any twist. You know, you'll get more body twist, frame twist from it than anything, especially with that motor. But otherwise, yeah, it's just to make room.
That's crazy.
And he's got a new one coming in. He's going to do a billet one off the front, so it looks, beautiful, versus just the aluminum cut one to make it work. So they had the guys cut that first, get it all fit, so they'll send that plate out and get it real nice and machine billet, just to finish it off. It also looks good. You gotta have a car look good as well as perform well. Form and function do go together seamlessly.
I will say it does look cool out front of the. Again, LS motors are pretty ugly in my opinion, but
you take that back right now.
They're gonna hate me for it, but like I've just never been an
We're gonna
LS
hate you
guy. I
anyways,
don't know.
that's
Like
all right,
I blew up an RB, and I'm still gonna put another RB in it. So people hate me
Sounds
anyways.
like you hate yourself. No, that's what that sounds like.
Let's not talk about it. Anyways,
Yeah,
moving on.
We were,
No,
we were talking about this earlier. The best RB is a running RB, and they're also the most expensive ones. So sell your RB, and then because you can get money for it, a windowed RB is worth nothing. You know, you can probably
There's
sell
no
it-
window yet.
Not
so.
yet. Oh God, you better find some wood to knock on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're
we'll
screwed.
figure it out.
We're in the middle of a
Fuck.
field. Good luck.
We got sand. That's all we
Yeah,
got.
watch out, and fire ants too. So good times. I got lit up yesterday. Like right at the opening of the trailer, there was a whole pile and no one saw it. We're all
Oh,
walking in and out, in and
no.
out. I'm like, my leg, and looked at it, it's covered in fire ants. So I poured gas on them.
Oh, easy solution.
Yeah,
there you
the
go.
smell went away finally.
Well, no. Anyways, but back to the F80 or Adam's car,
Yeah,
the new car.
F22 or
Yeah.
F20, one of those F.
Why are we going with the BMW chassis so much? I have to ask that.
It's really just what you like, you know, what you prefer to drive. The driving style of a BMW versus the driving style of a Nissan. They all have different type of suspension setups, you know, so it's really what the driver wants.
Even like the newer chassis though, because
Yeah, they
like
have
that's
the-
crazy for
They
like
have
the average person
link-
to
they
see,
have
you know?
The 5-link or whatever in the rear now, so it's a lot different. They don't have a trailing arm like they used to.
Yeah.
So the BMW rear suspension has completely changed from E46 up to what they are now. They changed to the E90, E92 to give you that multi-link suspension and no trailing arm, and they've stuck with that since then, and it's working really good, especially for grip. Duarte's F30 is so dialed in on grip, no one could catch up to him in the Pro-Am last round. He was the fastest on the track, and he still was running higher tire pressure than most of the other drivers.
Wow.
So it was just the way the suspension was set up. Had Chelsea come in and set up all of his stuff, counterbalance and everything, do all of the alignment specs and everything. It was pretty fun to watch.
Do you think that's probably like the next more common chassis to be dabbled
I
into
think
for
it
drifting?
will be, only because they're so damn cheap. You can buy a 320.
How?
Because a 320 blown up is like $2,000, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess yeah. If you're buying a
That-
blown one.
Duarte's green one that we just finished, that's a 320. He paid like $2,000 for that car. It had a blown up motor. I'd even been less.
Are
For
they
that-
Are they useless stock for with stock motor and everything?
The 320 motor is. It's a 4-cylinder turbo. They like to blow up.
Oh, okay.
So anything, the BMW motors I like are the one like the 340 that has the what is it called? It's the one that V58 has the V58 Gen 2, Gen 3s in them. Those ones I like. I'm a big diesel guy, so I have an X5 35D, and I love that thing. 700
That's kinda
torque,
cool.
400 horsepower. It'll tow my boat. You know, like it'll tow a race car. So, and they sell for under 10
that's
grand.
awesome.
45 miles to the gallon. Can't go wrong. You know,
Wow.
you can tow your race car with it and have your kids in the back, whatever you need.
And
you
still
know?
save money on
Still
gas.
save money on fuel. So, yeah, BMW, I like the look of them personally. I like how easy they are to work on. It's just a personal preference thing, I think. You know, some people like Toyotas, some people like Nissan, some people like Fords. I mean, not me, but, you know, each to his own. A lot of people don't like BMWs.
Yeah.
But it's whatever your driver preference is. You know, if you
But there's
drive
still
better in a
probably-
BMW and you love Nissan, drive a BMW. If you drive better in a Nissan but you love BMW, maybe drive the Nissan. You know, sometimes change the Aero.
Fair point.
Maybe it's not the Indian. Maybe it's the Aero. You know, sometimes it is the Indian and not the Aero. Sometimes it's not the car.
Oh my God.
Driver mod.
What the fuck?
I've seen people get into a car and drive the doors off of it, and then get into their own car and drive like crap. Like, what the hell is going on?
It's like they're it's holding
Chassis,
back.
the car feels better for them. The feeling of it.
I want
how-
to try a BMW,
you
someone
try the
else's
Tesla.
car, just to see.
You want an
Well,
easy
yeah.
car to drive. That Tesla is easy.
Is it really?
It's like driving a sim. You just don't have to press the clutch.
Is that not weird
It's a
initiating?
video
though?
game. The first initiation is kind of weird. You really just have to flick it, but as soon as you hit the gas, it starts spinning out. Like
Wow.
more than half throttle, it'll just light them up. So if you
Huh.
go into a corner and just gas it, it'll automatically start drifting. So there's no like.
Dude,
you
I would
don't-
love to try it.
Yeah, you got to
just
try
to
it.
see
I'm
what
gonna
it's
go out
like.
here after this on the kart track. I got to get some laps in before I get yelled at. They always yell at me for not driving. So if I can do it on my own, Then I can be like, yeah, I got some laughs.
Do y'all got an extra helmet over there?
Yeah, we got helmets for sale, baby. I'll give you a good discount.
Shit,
I'll give you my discount code. Sell the metal. Good for an extra 5%
Sell it to
off.
them.
Sell the metal, 5% off. Drift HQ. Sell the metal.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What a plug.
Shameless plug. I'm trying to help you. You know, let me help you
Yeah.
save money.
No,
I use my
I
own
honestly do
discount
need a
code.
new helmet though.
Do you?
But I need a car that runs first.
Yeah,
That's kind of
helps.
priority, you know.
Hey! Got my magic man in the house.
He'll be back later.
Hey, go drive your car, sissy. You've been walking around all day. Like, don't walk around. You have a car now. Drive around.
Right.
Put some laps in, Chris.
No, but the Tesla though. So okay, what all did it actually take to make that car driftable?
Very little. It took us 3 days.
Really?
For never touching. I've never sat in a Tesla before, like a week before we got that car.
They're
Got
pretty
Duarte-
simple, aren't they?
Yeah, there's nothing to them. There's a big battery under your ass. There's a big orange cord that you don't want to touch, leaving that battery, and then that cord goes into this motor that's in the subframe. That's it. Get somebody that knows how to take and disconnect the power, and then take your motor apart, put in either weld your diff, because it's got spider gears in it, inside the motor. The diff inside of it is just spider gears. So you can weld the diff, or you can buy a $2,000 or $2,200 LSD that bolts up to it.
No way.
So you can, if you want to do it really cheap, you can save $2,000 and just weld the diff in, take it out of the motor, weld it, put it back in. The disconnection and take apart of the motor and put back together is 2 hours. It takes nothing. It was like 12
Holy
bolts.
cow.
Yeah.
So did you watch at all the process of him taking that cable off? Was it like?
Hell, kinda. I was scared. I got away from it. That thing can make you blow up, man. That's a lot of power.
I mean, I'm not saying I want to try it,
You gonna
but
get
like,
Cajun fried.
I'm curious how simple it actually is.
It looked pretty simple, like how he did it. He had like specific things that he had to do, and there's like redundant systems that make it so if something happens, it'll automatically shut it off. So there's like one thing you can disconnect, like the battery in the front. They have 2 batteries. They have a little tiny 12-volt battery in the front that's like their actuator battery, basically, to start everything.
Yeah, like
out.
starts it.
So if you disconnect that, it basically will cut power to everything, and it makes it so you can disconnect it. I ain't the one that's gonna play and find out, though. I'll let that dude figure it out.
Yeah,
So,
no,
but
no.
we got,
Don't do that. We do
got
not
our likes
condone.
that we're supposed to. Adam said if we got 10,000 likes on our video, that he
Did
would
y'all?
build- We got over 25,000.
Oh
So-
shit! He's got to build 2 of them now.
That's what I said. Like 20,000 likes. That means 2 Teslas, right? So the guy that was actually with us that helped us, Blake, he's going to turn his into a drift Tesla too. So we are
No
technically going
way.
to have 3 of them, yeah. So
That's
it's pretty cool.
crazy.
We hit our likes, and now Adam has to drive an electric car.
You think that'll start growing too? That side of it?
I hope so, just for the aspect of they're so cheap and they're easy to work on. I like, you know, gas-powered engines personally.
I mean,
I'm not
agree, totally.
There's no replacement for displacement. You know, I love the smell.
The
of fuel.
age-old saying, brother.
Yeah, you know. Granted, I'm going turbo in my setup that I'm working on currently. I won't talk about it on here because we're going to have a secret. But I am working on something, those of you who are wondering, when is Crickett going to build something, do something cool? I'm working on it. It's a little part of saving money and buying stuff.
Smart
I'm putting
man.
my parts together, and it's not a car.
It's not a car?
It's not a car. It's a spaceship, cuz. It's going to go as fast as one, but it ain't a spaceship. Yeah, no drift car. No drift car in my future. They're too expensive. I don't want to pay for tires. It's hot out here, you know.
You just keep stealing seat time from everyone
Yeah.
else's car.
I got everybody else's car.
Bro,
I can
in
wreck.
that position, might as well,
Yeah, I don't take them up on the offer because I don't like driving other people's stuff. Even if I build the car, like I've never driven one of Duarte's cars except for like Blue Thunder and I think the F80. But all of his like main big cars, he's always offered. Never taken him up
Yeah.
on it. I don't want to break something. Dude, one part on that thing breaks. I'm out of work for a month. Just working on the house. You know, like I'm out.
God.
Yeah, the bumper on that thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna work for you and sleep in the shop for the next couple months. It's gonna be fine. Can you bring me some ramen?
We got the
I don't like
microphone.
I don't like driving cars because when you break them, you gotta fix them.
Yeah.
No, I like other people breaking their shit. Then I can fix it.
Isn't it still kind of the same?
No, because I'm getting paid. When I break their
Oh,
car, when I break
yeah,
their
that's
car,
fair.
I
Yeah,
have
no
to.
argument.
I love you too. I have to fix their car and pay for it. When they break their crap, I get to fix it and get paid for it. It's different. You know?
It's always
Almost
better
the
when money's
same.
involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the newfound shop. Well, I guess not newfound shop, but the shop.
newly refurbished shop.
The newly refurbished shop has gotten some major upgrades.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, one being SP Tools.
SP Tools came in and hooked us up and set up our whole shop. So we've been horrible tool selection we've been working with. If you guys have watched any of our videos, you'll know we've had hand-me-down tools for like 10 years, minus Chris had his own toolbox. But the rest of it is all just tools that we've acquired throughout the years. None of it matched. It was all mismatching, wrenches, sockets. It was a mess. Toolboxes that the drawers fall out when you open them. You know, like you saw what our shop looked like and the tools that we had. He'd be like, damn, y'all make miracles happen out of what you got. Same thing with our fabrication equipment. So SP Tools came in and gave us a whole setup, helped us out, and the tools are amazing. Like, it made it so much
They
faster.
look like great
I even
quality.
have my own set. They got me my own little cart, because I told them, like,
That's
I don't
awesome.
use a lot. I use, like, wrenches, sockets, ratchets, screwdrivers. That's it. I don't need anything, just that little set, and some extensions. That's it. They set me up with a whole cart, and it's perfect. It's all I need. I can take apart any part that Chris won't take apart for me. You know, a little monotonous stuff I can get to. So it worked out really well. And then we got Bailey Shop too. We got our new Bailey Shop for fabrication equipment. I don't know if you saw that yet.
yeah.
Yeah, so we got a new CNC plasma table. So
They're
we can
integrated with Viper, right?
What's that?
They're integrated with Viper somehow, aren't they? Like,
Yeah, so the owner
like
of
the
Viper
owner of
Chair
Friends?
is one of the old owners of Bailey. They helped start Bailey. It was a big
That's
yellow
what it
machine
was.
company.
Okay.
So it was the owner of Viper actually started a hammer press. So they came out with the first movable hammer press that you didn't need a crane to lift. So it was meant for guys in their own shop, hobbyists that want to do stuff, small fabricators, you know, that wanted to get into metalworking, but the artistry actually died out after World War II. After they stopped making tanks and planes and all this stuff from World War II, all those big machines just fell by the wayside, and nobody wanted to do anything with them. So John from Bailey was like, I want one of these machines. So he came up with a small one. He bought one of the huge ones, took it apart, figured out how it worked, made a small one, and started the company based off of that hammer press machine, and went from there. And now they make everything.
That's incredible.
And they have two different levels of it. So their big yellow machines are all made in America, hand assembled, hand welded, everything done right here in the States. And then their other machines are made overseas that are more affordable for, you know, your normal guy like you or me, just doing stuff in the garage, or small shops, not like full-on MA Motorsports or HGK type places. Just, you know, your smaller shops that are doing stuff. So yeah, so they make all of the stuff that you need for a smaller shop if you're an at-home guy or whatever. So they helped us out with our fab section. And if you've ever seen me build a race car with the tools that we had before, God, it was heartbreak. Everything that we had in our shop prior to Bailey coming in and helping us out was Harbor Freight. And I don't have anything bad to say about Harbor Freight. For the money, it's a great setup. You can make a whole race car with Harbor Freight. Can confirm, probably got 50 under the belt with Harbor Freight tools. So you can build it, you know, but having a better tool gives you a better product because you can repeat the process over again. It takes a lot less time to do it, and it's a lot cleaner. So I'm very happy with what we got. Like my bandsaw, for instance, my new one that I got, it cuts a perfect like laser cut line. My other ones, it like a snake is cutting
Zigzag, baby.
Yeah, man, it couldn't cut a straight line to save its life. It wouldn't go straight if it hit it in the face. You know? So even afterwards, I have to sit there with the grinder and grind it down, put it on the top of the thing.
The eyeballing the shit out of it
like,
still.
damn it, there's still a high spot. Grind it down some more, and then deburr it, all that stuff. My new bandsaw, nothing. Just take it out, wipe it down, weld it.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it made the whole process a lot better. So I'm very happy. I can't wait to see where we go with this. You know, we just want to keep building more cool stuff and just try to push the envelope, really.
What cool like metalwork have y'all already done with that stuff other than that? Like
we did a lot of.
You mentioned bringing back like
Yeah.
the old
well,
time
I haven't got a chance to do it yet because we're still finishing up stuff for.
Gotcha.
So I've been using all the tools. Just some of the stuff I haven't got to use, like the English wheel for one. That's something that is one of the lost art forms that people are bringing back on hot rods and stuff like that.
Is that where they like
Yeah, so
they
it's
bend the
two,
metal or
two
whatever?
rollers, two big metal
Yeah.
rolling, and you roll it back and forth. And if you don't watch your fingers, they'll go in there too. And the English wheel, don't move. Your fingers will flatten out like Wile E. Coyote. So you have to be really careful when you're rolling the thing back and forth and keep your hands out the way, because you will take and run your thumb over, and it's not a good time. So that's one of the things that they gave us to work with and try to do. And basically all the English wheel is it's something that rounds out the metal. It can shape the metal for you by stretching it. So you can either move metal by shrinking it or stretching it. Shrinking it will bring it in, stretching it will push it out. So, and that's all that thing is doing, is shrinking or stretching. So then they gave us a shrink and stretcher too that can make radiuses, so you can make, did you see the Viper Corvette over there?
Oh, yeah.
With the wheel arches? That's all one piece of metal. Those wheel arches are all one piece of metal.
Oh.
So that was made by John, the guy that owns
That's
Viper.
cool.
So that was all done with the machines that we have at the shop. So that's the kind of stuff that we're going to be making. And Bailey actually sent me out to training about a month ago on all of the machines.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was really cool. I learned more on each machine in an hour than I did 5 hours watching videos trying to do it myself in my shop. So, for instance, the bead roller, I learned more on bead rolling there in 2 hours than I have bead rolling in 5 years of doing it. Like, I've been bead rolling forever. It's one of my favorite things to do on cars, to make it look good, to dress it up. I was doing it wrong the whole time.
How were you? What do you mean?
You're supposed to take bites out of it. I would do like 2 rolls on it. I'd do one initial one and then a second one, and that was it. And the guy that trained us, he actually does a Twisted Metal Garage up in Canada. He does all of the artwork, like beadwork artwork. Like he has a CNC machine that like cuts out like designs, and then he'll bead roll the design with his bead roller. So he showed me, he's like, take 5 passes, take 10 passes, do it real slow. You won't get any wrinkles. Do it nice and easy, light pressure, and just showed me all these little tips and tricks. And I was able to, I've never been able to like take a sheet, bead roll it, and put it back on a table, like a level table, and it'd be perfectly flat. There's always some little, like, it could even be just like a little bump here or there. There's always something. Can never get it flat. Back in the day, it was like
just
a
got
wave,
that
baby. You
slow
don't know what you
massage,
did.
yeah.
You
It's like
got
rolling fenders.
a
Same
1,000 rivets
concept.
in that bad boy to hold it down. Now I learned how to shape the metal properly on that class, so I can have it, even if there's a bow down in the chassis, I can massage the metal in the bead roller to actually bend down and follow the contour of it just by doing higher pressure, lower pressure. So they actually offer that class to anybody. You can sign up for it.
How much is it? Do you know?
I have no idea. I'm sure it's under a couple grand, but it's worth it. The amount of information that you get and knowledge that you get from these guys, they're in the field for 30 years of doing it nonstop. And each one of them is specific for each tool that you're gonna learn. So they bring in a hammer press guy that can make a whole damn car with a hammer press, you know, and show you how to do it. Like he'll bring the parts and be like, all right, today we're gonna make a fender for a 1941 Ford. And you're gonna go home with that fender, like a whole fender. Here you go, now go build the rest. You know, the bead roller guy's gonna give you all his stuff, give you stuff to bead roll to take home, so you can take home some of your stuff that you applied and learned. So it's really cool. Like I had so much fun in that 2 days that they had it. It was worth everything. So
Out of all of those, if you could only have one machine for your home shop, which one would it be?
Damn, I don't know. I mean, the one I use
Like
the
the
most,
one you could do the most with, you know?
personally for me, my plasma cutter, but I have a handheld plasma. If it was coming down to the machines that I got from Bailey right now, my most used one is my magnetic brake. That thing is awesome. I use it for everything.
Dude, just having any type of metal brake would be nice.
Yeah. So I love the metal brakes. The magnetic one for me is even next level, game changer, because you just slide the thing in, step on it, and go. Like you don't have to crank it down or do anything, set anything. Slide the piece in, step on the pedal, boink, it clicks down onto it, lift it up. It has its own little measurement tool right there to show you what angle you're at. It has a stop for it too, so if you're doing like multiple things, like you're building
It never
boxes,
jumps out of place.
Yeah, you just, whoop, every single one will be exactly the same. So it's
That's
awesome.
incredible.
So yeah, the magnetic brake. Me and Chris have been dreaming about one of those for probably 5 years. Seriously,
We finally got
if you could get
it.
any tool, hey, like the magnetic brake was over top of the CNC plasma gun, and I've always wanted one of those. But when it comes to like, I can hand cut something faster than Chris can program it into the computer and get it cut and do all the things. I could already have it made out of cardboard, cut, drilled, put in the car, polished. So for one-off pieces, the handheld plasma is where it's at. And once I make it out of that and it works perfect, then I hand it to Chris and be like, here you go, take your time, baby, make it perfect. And then he can put the file together, create it, we can put it in the car, make sure it works exactly how it's supposed to, and then we can send the part off to get manufactured. So our CNC plasma is meant more for manufacturing parts or production of parts to initial like R&D of it. That's what that whole shop is mostly solely meant for. So when we build something, somebody says, oh man, I like that hydro bracket, I wish you made it. Well, now we make it.
Cool.
So it works out pretty good. I have quite a few hydro brackets that we've done. Chris designed that water pump delete bracket. So we're always constantly building new parts that are Drift HQ parts that we sell. We're the only ones that sell them. We're the only ones that have them just because it's something that we made on the fly, like for a car. And we're like, shit, that works really good. I bet people would want this, and they do.
What's the one thing that you guys have come up with that's been the most, like, I guess, handy, or has worked the best, or not necessarily worked the best, but like, it's been the most unique?
There's a couple of them that. One of them, my Corvette radiator support bracket. I do it for Corvettes, C6 and C5. It comes with the factory bracket for your factory radiator or aftermarket radiator. But the bracket itself comes from the factory, is made out of aluminum, and the salesman will tell you when you buy the Corvette that is a curb stop. That's meant to protect your car from running over curbs. No, it is not. That is a radiator support meant to hold the radiator of your car in from falling out the bottom.
Soft-ass aluminum.
Yeah, and they say that because they actually dip down below the plastic skirts. You'll see these two little square things come down, and people run them over, and I'll bet you 5 out of 6 Corvettes on the road today have a broken bracket.
Wow.
Just from that. They're so long in the
I
front
didn't know that was
and they
a
run
thing.
into them. So I built one made out of DOM, had 1.5 inch steel, that has steel brackets on everything. You can actually jack the car up by it if you want to. Like if you're changing front tires, you can just take it.
He said, ask me how I know.
Yeah, I've done it to Savios way too many times. And I don't tell people to do it, but you can. You know, it's 120 watt.
Well, you just did.
Yeah, whatever. I stand by my shit. I stand by my product. So,
that's all that matters.
It's all TIG welded in, you know. We have oil cooler brackets on it, power steering brackets on it for the drift application. You know, the only thing you can't do with it is I'm not willing to integrate the hookups for your little plastic bumper tabs. So you just take a little snips and snip those up. Don't make me work that much harder. If I work harder, you pay more. You don't want that. You know?
That's very true.
The less I have to do, the less time it takes, the less it costs. So
the more your wallet keeps weighing.
More consumables cost more money. So I try to make it as simple as possible. It bolts right up. You know, it's available on the site. So that's one of the things that we do that I think has changed for the better for drifting, because they're all aftermarket. They're like $250, $300 aftermarket one that's going to break again. I think ours we sell them for $3 something, maybe $4.
Oh yeah.
And it comes with everything, and you're not going to break it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, with how popular
Maybe
those damn
if you
chassis
run
are now.
directly into a curb and don't stop, you're going to have more problems than that anyway.
The rear's
so
going
at
to
the
come
end of
up.
the day, yeah.
As far as cars, though, not just for the channel or for Drift HQ or anything, are there any cars that you want to start dabbling in at the shop and building those parts for? And
I want
so
to
on?
build a buggy. I want to build like a
for drifting?
Jumping. You know, I want to build like a buggy.
Oh, I'm
like
in, dude.
A jumping buggy. Like we have that track out back of the shop that we rarely ever use. I want to build like a buggy with like some floating suspension, like long travel. I want to get like in the air. You know, I want to mess shit up. I want to build it from scratch too. Like, give me a bunch of DOM and that's it. Give me some DOM and some flat steel and let me and Chris go to
just
town.
Let me
Turn
go.
that plasma cutter on and make our own control
Buggy.
arms. Like, just let us build it from scratch. I want that.
I've always wondered why nobody's touched a Crown Vic.
What are you talking about? Cletus has 1,000 of them.
I know, but actually, no, like build parts for them for drifting. Because
like
a Mustang
like,
transmission bolts right to it.
Support for them? Like
yeah.
Part support for them?
It's like the American JZX 100. If it had the right body kit, of course.
I mean,
but
the Ford Marauder is a good-looking car. So the Mercury Marauder, that is a Crown Vic. It just has a little bit of a body kit on it. So yeah, I could get behind that. I think it would be pretty cool. I think more people should build sedans. Yeah, well, they used to until Cletus drove the price up by wrecking them all.
That's fair, yeah.
It's kind of like Adam drove the price up at E36s, him and Chelsea DeNofa. You know,
Z's too.
You can get an E92 cheaper than you can get an E36. You can get an F30 cheaper than you can get an E30. You can get a running F30 cheaper than you can get a running E36.
That's true too, yeah.
Don't make sense.
No, not at all.
Crown Vic would be cool if they could get the parts, for it. They're probably going to start with modded knuckles and go from there. That's usually how it starts for a chassis. They're like, oh, let's cut the little knuckles and just weld them a little closer and get that.
I think an angle kit is the only thing that holds that car back, because you could just simply buy a cheap, cheap Mustang and take the trans out. Well, yeah, but the trans just comes out of the Mustang.
Put a T5 in there and you're chilling. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. It'd be fun. I mean, she sure as hell won't care about running into shit with
exactly.
it. Exactly.
A fucking tank, dude.
That is a US JZX. God damn, it's getting the back trunk and just start kicking the dent out and dunking.
I saw a meme of that years ago, and I was.
They do it in Japan every time they go. Adam and Jimmy and all them, they'll run the hell out of the back of their JZX. The next thing you see them in the trunk, just kicking the hell out of it. Boom, boom, and it pops out. Like, them things are tuna cans.
Oh, my God.
They're nothing. So, yeah, it could be the next chassis. I mean, especially for cheap ones. I think if they started, like, a little cheap drift series like that, it would be pretty cool. Like, just have them as, like, an expo event, had a drift event. Like, hey, boys, don't forget, you're bringing your race cars. Bring your cheap-ass POS Ford Crown Vic and bring them in. We're going to have a multi-car tandem. Maybe change the layout of drifting for it. Instead of doing 1v1, you get a whole class of them. Like, everybody go out there and drift, kind of like dirt racing, like sprint car. How they're all out there doing the same thing together. Like, maybe do that. Let's take drifting up to the next level. Not just 2 cars. Let's get like 10 of them bastards out there and just see who makes it.
I still feel like the competition side would have to be there, but like.
Yeah, but who comes in first? Like, do it like they do like the funny cars or whatever they are with the. They're going sideways on the dirt track. Do that. Make it like all of them start off and pass people. Do
like specific turns you have to slide and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you have to slide every turn, and put the Chelsea DeNofa rule. Don't mind you the straight. That's where
you. Trying to pass.
Yeah, that's where
crazy.
you would pass. It'd be fun. It'd be interesting. It'd spice things up. And who cares? It's a $3,000 Crown Vic. Who gives a shit?
Oh, yeah, at that stage, like, yeah. You're just doing it with Crown Vics, dog. Who gives a shit?
You spent the money on a cage. I wouldn't even make them do, like, DOM. I would let them do, like, the cheapest crap there. Cold rolled steel, boys. Let's go. $295 a linear foot.
Wouldn't even do the manual. Just go out with the auto.
Yeah, go out
just throw
with
a handbrake in it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, everybody flick at the corner. So I'll be the first one to sign up.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. So next 4th of July, we're gonna have a Crown Vic.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll put it in one of our videos so we can get the.
That would be the most American thing ever.
Yeah, Crown Vic, and you gotta have we gotta have a Chevy in there too. Like put a Lumina in there. Or,
Malibu.
Yeah, Malibu. Well, they're
piece
front
of
wheel
shit
drive
Malibu.
right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They have the new Impalas out that are rear wheel drive. But they're still too expensive.
Expensive as fuck.
They're still expensive, yeah, or whatever. No, they have the Caprice now. The boys are coming back. We're going with the bubble Chevys again. Just wait, give it 10 years. We're going to see some Chevys, some Caprices out on the track. I'm waiting for that day. Let's go.
Okay.
LS in it too, boy.
Sadly, that is probably going to happen. That's insane.
I want to see some donk drift cars.
Have you checked out any of the suspension that's going to be that's on those yet?
I've only seen them like going on trailers to police stations or as a police car. Luckily, I've never had one behind me to find out what the front end really looks like. So I've only seen the sides and the back of them.
That's good.
Fingers crossed, I try not to speed too often.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Well, I guess as far as the rest of the year goes, is there anything that we can look forward to on the channel or any crazy builds coming up?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the cool builds that we have coming up, but I can assure you that there is some shenanigans about to ensue. And if you thought the Drift Tesla was cool, hold on to your shorts. So they only tell me enough. I didn't even know where we were staying until about 10 o'clock last night.
It's
All
not
right.
important.
Yeah, where are you guys staying, Crickett? I have no idea. As long as I got a bed and a pillow. I brought my own pillow. I don't even care about that.
Yeah.
As long as I got a bed. Yeah, we don't know. They don't tell us much. So, which is good, because, I mean, I'm just as excited to find out as you are.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's the next event?
Next event for us is going, shoot, what is it? Oh, for me, it's going to be Mexico. I'm going down to the,
right.
Yeah,
You are
I'm going
going
to
to
the
Mexico.
Mexican Drift Championship. So,
What do you expect that to be like?
hopefully not a kidnapping.
No argument.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, hopefully I come back. If not, we're going to find out how much I'm really worth to Poppy.
Freak.
Yeah, how much? Paying in pesos, dollars. No, I'm really excited about it. So it's going to be their finals for the Mexican Drift competition, and there's going to be a huge car show there too. So, and I've only been to Mexico once, and it was to a resort. And I wanted to leave, and I wanted to go actually see everything. Because we've been to Brazil, we've been to Dominican Republic, we've been to a couple different places where we got to experience everything. So for me, I want to go to Mexico.
I truthfully would have never guessed there was even much of a drift scene in
It's
Mexico.
huge. It's huge. They got flames, like big fireballs going off and everything. It's kind of like Drift Masters, but in Mexico. So I'm
Kind of like
super pumped.
what's that? Big Indian drift pit
No,
or
Big
whatever?
Indian Drift, they
How
do
they
more,
do the flamethrowers.
Yeah, they
and
do
shit.
flamethrowers and stuff. They got all sorts
They're
of stuff.
wild.
Yeah, Big India is cool, guys. We stopped by there after one of the LZ World Tours. So we just went over the border, and I was like, we got to stop there. And we went over and checked them out. Joel's like, yeah, they've been dying for us to come by. So they showed us their whole like drift pit, which is really, it's a full track inside of there. And they actually had a house for the longest time inside of the track for like their guests to come and stay so they could finish drifting, park the car there, and hang out. They had like a pool
That's
inside
funny.
the track. It's so cool. Those guys are next level. So they're always doing some random off-the-wall shit.
Jesus.
So,
Well, you have to let me know how Mexico goes.
I will.
I'm
I
very
will.
curious how the scene is. Are y'all doing a video out there?
Yeah, I think they're going to do a video there. We're supposed to. I'm the only
I would
person
assume,
go. Oh,
yeah.
me, Brian, and Raphael from Dominican Republic are going. So there's only
Sick.
3 of us going. So I think I'm going to film with my phone and do some stuff there.
Oh, Cricket vlog.
The old Cricket vlog. Good luck. There's going to be a lot of beeps. Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I like that it's come to this for you.
Yeah,
This is
me
really
too.
cool.
I'm having
Did you
a
ever
blast.
expect this 10 years ago?
Hell no. If you would have
No?
told me 10 years ago that I'd be doing that, I would have laughed at you. Wait, what? What are you going to do all day? No.
I'm gonna be building race cars.
You
What
gonna
the
build race
fuck
cars?
is
If you
wrong
would
with
have
you?
told me this when I was a kid, I'd be like, dream job. Yeah, absolutely.
Sold.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Clock me in.
Never happened. Never happened. And it happened. And it was by chance. It wasn't forced.
Yeah.
Like Duarte called me back up one day after I stopped working for Drift HQ for a while. I went up north with my ex-wife. I did stay with her, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, I need you to build a cage." Okay, I'll be right back.
Cool.
Take me a week.
Yeah.
It's cold up here. So I came back and started doing it again, and it was just everything just fell into place. So even if you're in a spot right now and you want to do it and it doesn't feel right, maybe it's just not that time, or it's the wrong spot for you. Maybe there's a different spot for you to go to find where you're supposed to be. If it feels wrong, it probably is wrong. You shouldn't have to work too hard at it. It should flow. And, if it's not saying if you're not getting welding to give up on it, I'm saying if the spot that you're in, if you're not comfortable with where you're working, or if you're not getting where you want to go to, that might not be it. Just stick at it. Welding is all seat time. It's like riding a bike. Once you figure out how to do it, and once you figure out how the metal reacts, what the heat does, what the gas does, how much to give it, how little to give it, it's easy. It's just therapy after that. That's what
Feel
I
that.
like it. It's therapy for me. It is.
Well,
Straight up.
cool, dude. I appreciate it. Well, I'll let you get out of here. I've taken enough of your time. That's
It's all right.
sure.
I got to hang out in the
But-
shade with you for about an hour. I'm loving life.
That's
right
fair,
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
there's a
I'm
nice
saving
breeze
people.
going.
We're doing the Lord's work, brother.
Yeah, I'm just trying to relax until I get to start hosting these drinking games.
There you go.
I want to give somebody $300 tonight.
Well, let's go do that.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll take all their money in dice afterwards.
Now we're thinking I gotta learn first.
Yeah,
So
I'll teach
let's
you.
go do that.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate it, dude.
Hey, thanks for
I hope you have
having me.
fun this weekend.
Oh, I'm going to.
Staying way up, to the ceiling. Trust no bitch, can't catch no feelings. I've been taking long flights from the Bay to Ibiza. Hit home runs, I'm a ball like Jeter. I just want fuck, then I leave her. I'm a young pop star, call the boy Justin Bieber. Got a little money, if you want, I can teach you. Whole life a movie, you can watch it in theater. Stacking way up to the ceiling. Trust no bitch, can't catch no